I am currently at the beautiful Birmingham Moor Street station. So, why am I here? Well, you read the title of the video. I'm going to be riding a Chiltern Mark III set, and, you know, a video I made about a year ago, I said, alright, that's something now. I've got to come back here and do more of this. So I've kept that promise, and I'm going to actually ride one of the sets. So, we're going to get on it now, and we're going to take it to London Marylebone. So in summary, these trains, or rather these carriages, are now over 50 years old, and are soon to be replaced, around springtime, by ex-Transpennine Express Mark 5A coaches, that were withdrawn at the end of 2023. Alright, there we go, the aircon's come on, it's not as deathly silent anymore. Yeah, so, here to Birmingham Moor... No, this is Birmingham Moor Street, we're going to London Marylebone. I've also plopped myself in the business zone, because as far as I'm aware, business zone is actually declassified. There was no option to buy like a first class ticket or anything. So this is the 11:45 departure from Birmingham Moor Street. The 12:45 is also meant to be a Mark III set. So, I could possibly get out at a station on the way. So of course my first burning question is, what is the recline like? Is it, am I already reclined? I don't know. Yeah, okay. It's, alright. It's fairly smooth, actually. Not bad. Oh, it didn't lock into place. Oh, it's not locking. I might just be permanently stuck in the recline position now. Okay, so we're about to be 11:45. We should be leaving about now. No, okay. That would have been nice.
Welcome aboard this Chiltern Railways service to London Marylebone.
Oh, okay, I was only a few seconds off. Okay, so as a vague plan, I will do the first bit of it in the declassified business zone. I will then get out sort of halfway-ish, probably at like Leamington Spa. Leamington Spa is quite nice, I'd like to go and look there. And then I'll do the latter half into London Marylebone on the next Mark III set, the 12:45 departure from Moor Street, in standard class, just so I can kind of experience both of them, I suppose. The full Moor Street to Marylebone journey is... The full journey from Birmingham Moor Street to Marylebone is about 1 hour 58 minutes, so exactly 2 hours, we'll just say that. So this is the service I'm on, so we've got, yeah, about 2 hours into Marylebone. If I were to go properly halfway time-wise, I'd be spending an hour at Banbury, but who wants to spend an hour at Banbury? Right, so what are the things you do when you review rolling stock? I don't really do this very often. The seats are very nice. You get curtains. That's cool, but I think that's kind of standard first class stuff. I keep getting interrupted by announcements. There are charging points under the table, that's pretty cool. Tables at every seat, 2+1 seating, and yeah, it's great. It's very comfy in here. I'm a very good reviewer, can't you tell? The funny thing as well that the local haul sets always seem to show, the moment I point at it, it goes away. They always show news headlines for some reason. Like, it seems to only be local hauled trains that actually do that. It's like these and the LNER/Transport for Wales Mark IVs as well. They show like BBC News headlines. So a bit of a rundown with actually what's going on with these trains anyway is the fact that, you know, these units, well, these Mark III carriages are about 50 years old, amazingly. And yeah, so it's planned in spring next year, so spring 2026, that these are going to be replaced by the ex-TPE Mark 5A carriages, which were withdrawn, I think, was it 2023? I think at this point, yeah. But yeah, they were withdrawn from TPE, and apparently they're going to be donated to Chiltern to replace these Mark IIIs. They'll be replaced with the old TPE Mark 5As. So yeah, that's why I'm here, riding them now before they get sort of taken away.
The next station is Leamington Spa.
So here's our little Leamington Spa pit stop. I could either spend half an hour here and then get another train to Bicester North, which would kind of, I mean, it wouldn't be a Mark III set, but it would kind of split the journey into thirds, like half an hour-ish chunks, like 35, 40 minutes. Though one of the chunks wouldn't be a Mark III set. I don't know, I'll have to decide. Right, well anyway, we're about to experience another trait of these trains. My ears are about to get blasted off. That is so loud. Oh my goodness. God, those 68s really are no joke noise-wise. That was very bizarre. The ticket didn't let me out. Even though it was perfectly valid, it was a flexible ticket. Strange. I've got a super off-peak single Birmingham stations to London stations via High Wycombe ticket, so if anyone can explain why that wouldn't let me out here, then do let me know. Yeah, so welcome to Leamington Spa. I actually came here once before, not in a video, but it was after I filmed a video, when it was visiting every station in Northamptonshire. And well, when I was on my way back from there, I had a 45-minute connection in Leamington Spa and had a walk around. And I was quite impressed, so I'm going to do that again now, but this time on camera. So yeah, we got ducks, we got fountains back there, got benches. There's a guy playing a trumpet on a bench over there. This is a nice park. I've said it multiple times before, but this is one of the reasons I actually really enjoy just going to stations, is because I would never really have seen places like this had I not been doing this. So I have a bit of a choice. I could either return to the station now, and I could get another train that's not a Mark III set. It's a 4-car 168, and I could take that to probably, I reckon, Bicester North. You know, that way I could divvy up the journey into thirds. Or I could spend an extra half an hour here. I don't know, because I've not really ridden 168s either. I know this video isn't really focused on the 168s, but I suppose it's something I could do. This is more of just a sort of Chiltern mainline bash of the rolling stock, I suppose. Right, yeah, I think I'll actually go back to the station, and I think I will do a little bit of 168ing as well. Why not? I've got time. Right, well, let's hop to Bicester North. So yeah, this is a 168. It's these aren't being replaced or anything. This is just what happens to be running this service. It's less than half an hour now at this point to Bicester North. So I'll take this to Bicester North, and then yeah, we'll hop in. We'll wait however long it is until the next Mark III set. Then I'll ride that in standard class to Marylebone. So I've got like 3 different experiences on my way down. Well then, Bicester North. Thank you, 168, for your service. Yeah, so half an hour till the next train out of here, which will be another Mark III service. I wish I had time to look at the East-West Rail, but I don't think I do. So instead I'll just wander the station, I suppose. There's a pretty nice waiting shelter here. I've got some pretty cool photos of the station taken by some people here. 1929, the 70s, and then a few more of the modern day ones here. That's nice. Also some books, if anyone's interested. John Bishop, How Did This All Happen? You know, if anyone's interested in that. Okay, well now that that northbound train's gone, I imagine the station's probably going to be completely empty.
Please ensure that prams, buggies and wheelchairs have their brakes applied.
Yeah, the Chiltern mainline stations are all really nice. It's great. I'm actually a huge fan of this. What does the, this is something I've not seen before. What does, there it is, 3R car stop. And down there as well, it says 4R car stop. What does the R mean? I don't know. Oh well, either way, whatever. I've become a bit distracted from the main topic of this video, and that was riding the Mark IIIs. So we'll wait for the next Mark III service to come, and we'll hop on it in standard class this time. Oh boy, I hear the rumble. Here it comes. Look at this, a perfect solitary seat for me. So this service runs west to Marylebone now. Biston North to Marylebone, that's it. It takes about, I think, 50 minutes. It's like 45 to 50. I think the schedule is about 50. I do remember being caught off guard the first time I rode this because I walked in here and I saw the curtains on these windows, and I thought I'd accidentally walked into first class. It took me a while, but yeah, I thought it was first class when I walked in, so you know, that tells you about some first impressions. I should also probably mention, because I mentioned it in the business zone, first class, whatever you call it, I think the seats definitely aren't as comfortable in standard, they're not as padded, but they're still alright. Hey look, it's the tube. Evidently we are approaching central London now. Okay, and we're back at Marylebone. Not back at Marylebone, this is my first time here this video. We're just here. Yay. Well, I suppose there we go. Extended Mark III journey tick. Well, Chiltern Mark III journey. So, April 2026 is apparently when they're being replaced. So get here and ride them before then. So, yes. See you next time. Goodbye. And of course, a massive shout out to all of my patrons and channel members listed on screen now, and a very warm welcome to my new standard premium members, Mark H, Trainster, and DJ Success. Thank you very much for supporting the channel.